Hey all you Let's Play fans, Baltus MC bringing you more Super Metroid Phazon. In the last video we picked up the speed booster down in the Phazon mines, and we made our way back here to the Tetrafuse. Also, since the end of the last video, I restored most of my energy, because as I was test playing through this part of the game, I realized I didn't have enough energy to do everything that I wanted to in this episode, which is kinda crappy if you ask me. But not to worry, I made sure to do that off-screen, that way I could fit in as much Phazon progress for you guys as possible. Okay, first things first, we'll go ahead and make our way up here. You actually don't need to do the speed booster thing to do that, I just like doing it because it's fun! And make sure you don't speed booster through here because you can break through those blocks, but once you're past them, you're fine. But down here, we can pick up an X-ray scope. Excellent! Though it doesn't do us much good in this hack, because all those Phazon particles I've been picking up, you actually can't detect them with the X-ray visor, which is really shitty if you ask me. Alright, we'll just make sure to shine Spark up that way. And watch out for Mr. Sidehopper dude. And his buddy down here, fuck you too! And when you fall down here, make sure you just shoot downwards, because there's a lot of bugs there waiting to wreck your day. They are not nice to Dark Samus! And we'll just go ahead and blast our way through this exorbitant amount of doors there, what the fuck, and grab this speed booster, or super missile pack. Then we'll speed boost up here. Getting ahead of myself there, my god. Excellent, so we got everything in that room. So we'll just do a little bit of backtracking right now. Alley-oop! Oh, I was hoping to do that, like, smoothly and shit, but I didn't. Close enough, though. Alright. Jump! Fuck you, bug thing. And we'll go through these doorways. Yeah, I don't know if I pointed this out in a previous video, but you see this speed booster symbol here in the background? That's a hint for us that we need to speed booster through this wall, which we'll do in just 1 second. But there's one thing I want to do first of all, is I want to charge up a Shine Spark. And then we'll just jet our way up here. Alright. And we get another super missile pack. My god, that's twice that I've said that. Alright, so now let's go ahead and go through that wall there on the right. By doing this! Away we go! Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you have enough energy to do this part. At least 3 to 4 energy tanks to make it through here safely. And I definitely did not have that at the end of the last video. Yeah, as you can see when you check our map, we're in a completely different area now. This area right here is actually attached to the last part of the game, the last area of the game. But we won't be going there for quite a while, obviously, because we still have a lot of shit to get. Okay, once you come in here, be careful where you shoot your gun, because there's a lot of barriers in here that will be activated if you shoot them, and then will lock you out of an item that's in here. Ugh, die! Yeah, there we go. In here, we can get a Phazon Particle. And also, if we shoot this other barrier out of the way, yeah, make sure you shoot that one there on the far right to get it out of the way. And then we want to shoot a missile down here. It makes it a little easier if you use a missile. You can use your beam, but you have a chance of hitting this barrier right there if you do that. But we'll use a missile and do that. And we can pick up another super missile pack. Excellent! Okay, that's all we can do in here so far. So let's go ahead and go up now. There we are. And same thing with this room, be careful when you shoot your beam, because there's a lot of barriers in here like that can lock you out. That's not nice. Ooh, look what we got going on in here. There's Metroid and X in here. My god, what are those bastards doing? First of all, Phazon Particle. Yay! And then I'm going to come over here really fast, because if we come up here, there's a place where we can restore our energy. I'm just going to go ahead and restore until I have 3 full energy tanks. Or until I get to 3 energy tanks. Yeah, there we go. Just for a little bit of added insurance. Because once we come through this doorway... Oh, shit! We got mini-boss fight with Botwoon! Best thing to do in this fight is to stand on this block here as far left as you can, and just keep firing left. Because he can barely touch you if you're over here. Except when he does that! Ugh, fuck! And just keep shooting away and he'll be dead in no time. Yep, just like that. He's a lot weaker than he was in Super Metroid. Alright, there we go! So what do we got hidden over this way? Shoot through that barrier. I don't know if he respawns or not if you go back in that room. I remember in version 0.1 he actually did that, which was weird. But in here we get the Grappling Beam. Very nice. This beam actually has a different purpose in this hack. You don't really use it to swing across chasms and shit. You use it to open up doors like that you can't shoot open with your regular beam. So that's really nice to know. Yeah, it acts more like a key in this. Oop. Let's go ahead and land on a platform. Did I land on one? No! So I'm gonna have to rewind. Now, this part here can be a little bit difficult because you can't see where you're going. So I recommend save stating here if you're not that good at it. But if you do a small jump there, you can usually miss all the platforms. No, I'm trying to say, if you do a small jump there, you can usually land on a platform and fuck up like that. There we go. Alright. Enough takes already. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. And then just do a leap of faith. And we can go through this doorway here on the left. Yeah, this door is kind of hard to get to. And be very careful when you go through this room. There's a lot of side hoppers in here. A lot of big bastards waiting to drain your energy. Which is not good at all. Especially since they can do one full tank of damage. Like this guy here. And he's not the biggest worry, to be honest. The biggest worry is this guy here. Oh, doy! Fuck, he actually hit me. Yeah, those guys can take a lot of abuse. I think a lot more than those regular side hoppers. Oh, yeah, there we go. Fuck! But for our efforts, we pick up a reserve tank. Is it really worth it? I don't know, it's debatable. It's effectively another energy tank if we fill it up all the way, but whatever. We'll take it anyways. So now we can just go ahead and fall down. No more rewinds or save states or all that shit to get through there. But before we go through the door, we get another Phazon Particle. Not too shabby. That's pretty much all we can do right now in the Red Tower. There is a couple items I can get, but it's not really worth it. So we'll just come back here later on when we have the appropriate items to get everything. Okay, first things first though, before we leave, go ahead and use the Grapple Beam to get through this doorway. And we found another map room. Yeah, it shows us roughly where we need to go to next, but to get to that spot there on the map, it's gonna take a little bit of effort. Believe me. Okay, we're done here for now. Let's go ahead and make our way out of here. Ooh, hello. Big ugly robot dude. The best way to fight him is just to stand up here on this Chozo statue and just shoot down at him. But before we move on, another Phazon Particle. Those things are hidden everywhere. Yeah, if you really want to see what I was talking about with the X-ray visor. Yeah, see, you can't even see it there. So that makes that really shitty. Alright, go ahead and blast these robots. I forget what they're called. Somebody told me the name of them because they are from the Prime series. I think they're called drill bots or something. I'm not sure. We'll just go ahead and kill them all, though. Just like so. Now, before we move on, I'm just going to go back this way and shoot that doorway open. That way you don't have to kill them all again. And coming through! Alright, we're back here in the yellow building in the Tetrafuse. And there is one more thing we can do here. Yeah, after we killed Bot 2, we can actually go through that doorway now. Save us a lot of time, we don't have to do that stupid Shine Spark trick again. Okay, once we're through that doorway, we'll head down here. Because we can pick up another useful item in this game. Very useful indeed. Because you see that? We found another Valkyrie gear. And I'm aware that Valkyrie is spelled wrong there too. But yeah, that's 2 of the Valkyrie keys so far. Okay, so what are we going to do with this Grapple Beam? Well, first things first, what I'm going to do between the end of this video and the next, I'm going to make my way back over there to the warp station, and I'm going to go back down into the Phazon mine, because if you remember, I told in the last video, I said that there was a doorway that we couldn't unlock. We need to use the Grapple Beam to do that. But we'll save all that for the next video, so stay tuned for more Super Metroid Phazon.